Going on, Giants fans, coming at you with another New York Giants video. Now, I know it's been a while since I made a Giants video, but I decided to get a quick Giants video out before I go out and do stuff. I'm going to be making a Giants video about New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy announcing that he until this day, like as of right now, New York Giants fans will not be allowed in the stadium in 2020. Now, I made a video a while back about saying that we definitely could have fans in the stands this year at Giants games, but now it's looking like that the New Jersey governor does not want fans in the stands, obviously, to spread COVID-19, so we most likely will not have fans in the stands at MetLife Stadium for the 2020 season. Now, we are still the New York Giants. Obviously, we've been a horrible team the past 3 seasons, so not a lot of people have confidence in this team, so not a lot of people might not want to show up in the games, and obviously people want to stay safe, so they might not want to go because of the virus, so they probably want to stay home and watch the game. And once again, I wasn't planning to go to any Giants games this year. I'm not really a big football game person. I've never really been to a football game before. I'm more of a baseball game guy. But once again, it would have been nice to maybe go to a football game this season. I probably most likely won't be able to do that because of COVID-19, and most likely we will not see fans in the stands with the Giants this year. So we won't see any fans in the stands most likely for the entire season, and that's going to suck because, I mean, the stadium's usually not too loud, but it's going to be, we're going to hear crickets. I mean, it's going to be extremely quiet at Giants Stadium. And it's definitely going to be weird not seeing Giants fans, because Giants fans have a great fan base. Even though we've been such a bad team the past 3 years, we've had one of the best fan bases in the NFL. I mean, we really had. And we have a great fan base. All Giants fans around the world are great. But it definitely sucks that we won't be able to see Giants fans in the stands this year. Most likely, until this day, we will not see any Giants fans. So as of now, definitely stuff could change if the coronavirus, or if the COVID-19, rather, starts to go down, the cases start to go down. Maybe he'll, allow some fans in at least, but it's looking like that's probably not going to happen. So we already know that the NFL players are really not liking the rules, like the restrictions that the NFL has put up, and obviously they're very frustrated with it. So I think the Players Association and the NFL are agreeing on a deal to keep the players safe. Obviously, we want to keep the players safe. And I actually heard that I think if an NFL player does end up testing positive for COVID-19, they could be out for 3 weeks, which is definitely that's definitely going to hurt the team a lot, because we had a lot of guys injured last year. We've had a lot of injuries the past couple years, and we need to see our full team on the field. And if some guy does test positive, we definitely won't see our full team for the entire season. So that's definitely going to suck. But once again, 3 weeks, if an NFL player does end up testing positive for the virus, 3 weeks they would be out on the IR. They would be 3 weeks out. That would not be good. So let's hope we can, avoid the COVID-19 cases. Let's hope the Giants players stay safe. I think the rookies report Thursday, I think. I'm not really sure when the rookies report, but it's sometime this week, I think, and the rookies will report and start to train. So obviously we're getting closer and closer to training camp. Training camp is about, 5-6 days away. July 28th is when training camp starts. We're really close to training camp. Let's hope nothing happens. Let's hope we can get a safe environment during training camp, and let's hope every player stays safe. And I hope all you guys are staying safe out there. If you're watching this video, I hope you're staying safe right now, and I really hope we can get sports, more normalcy pretty soon, because obviously baseball is coming back, but it's going to be very tough for the season to go through, and NFL is a contact sport, so it's going to be very, very tough for the NFL to play out the whole season, but I'm confident that the NFL can play out their full season, and I hope the COVID-19 cases are down by then, and I hope we can get a full season out. So that's going to do it for this video. What are your thoughts on the ban of fans at Giants Stadium? Personally, I care, but I don't really care as much. I feel like the Yankee Stadium is kind of different, because the Yankee Stadium has a much better a much better environment. It's a lot louder. Giant Stadium usually doesn't pack out as much. When the Giants are better, I think it will, but Yankee Stadium is kind of more of a packed out house. Giant Stadium is not really. MetLife Stadium is not the greatest stadium in the world, so it's never really packed out. So, what are your thoughts on Giants fans not being allowed to games? If you were planning on going to a game this year, that's definitely going to suck, because it's really fun to go to a football game. Even though I'm more of a baseball game guy, it probably is really fun to go to a football game. So, if you were planning to go to a Giants game this year, I'm sorry for that, but you probably won't be able to do it this year because of Phil Murphy most likely going to ban fans throughout 2020. So that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.